Roblox shirts. Let's go. First thing, get a template for your Roblox shirts. What you can do to get this template is you can easily just download it from the Roblox website or just Google it. But just make sure that it's the correct size, because if it's not the correct size, it will not upload properly and all your work will just go to nothing. But to avoid all that confusion, just download the transparent one in the description, make your life easier. The next step is to find a photo editor so we can actually use the template and make this shirt. There are a couple free options for those of you that don't have a good photo editor like Photoshop. You can either get Photopea or Pixlr. Those are both great options. It pretty much has the same layout to Photoshop, it's just free. Choose one of those, but for me, I'm gonna be using Pixlr. Alright, now that we got the template open, it should just look blank, and make sure you do have a transparent one. It's definitely more ideal. That's why I suggest downloading my template in the description. Very simple. This is the exact one you'll get. But anyways, make sure it is transparent so we could just start working on the shirt immediately. We don't have to go through the process of making it transparent. Now, all we have to do to start off is get the color of the shirt. So we're gonna go to the shape tool right here, and we're just gonna drag over this whole template, and it'll create a big rectangle squarish shape over it. And we still want to see the template, so we're gonna just drag it underneath in layers. And if you don't have your layers tab open, it's literally right here. Just make sure that the shape is dragged under the background. Now you can click on the shape. You can easily just go up top, change the color. I'm just gonna go for something like, ooh, that's a little bright. I want it a little darker. I like this dark purple look, and yeah. And now just to scale it up a little bit and resize the shirt, we're going to take this rectangular shape. We're gonna hold shift and we're gonna resize it so that it is a good looking long sleeve and the hands show. You could make it short sleeve if you want by dragging it a little higher, but yeah, I'm going for that long sleeve look. This looks pretty good to me. And now to make the neckline, we're going to go up to the selection tool, click this little circle icon, and we're just going to drag and try to make a circle right here. If you do hold shift, it will make it a perfect circle, but I really don't want a perfect circle, so I'm just gonna go for something like this. And once you do make the selection, don't worry, it doesn't have to be perfectly positioned, because you can always move it afterward. Something like this is pretty good. Just try to get it centered in this little rectangle shape as best as possible. So yeah, if you do try to delete right now, nothing will happen, because you're not, first of all, you're not selecting a layer, and even when you do select the shape, it still won't work because we have to rasterize the layer. So to do that, we're going to make sure it's clicked, go up to layer, and press rasterize layer. And once you do that, when you click delete, it will work, and now you have a good neckline for your shirt. And yeah, so yeah, pretty much at this point your shirt is done. You can literally just upload it like this and it will be a shirt. I don't know how great it'll look, but it will be a shirt. But I like to take it a step further and add some shading. And making shading isn't the easiest thing, but there are a lot of people that do share their shading resources on Google. So you can easily go on Google and type in Roblox shirt shading template. Very simple. Now we go to images, and you're going to want to click on transparent just so it gets all the ones with the backgrounds out of the way. And I'm gonna go with let's see, I'm gonna go with this one. I kind of like this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna right click, I'm gonna copy, and then I'm gonna go back to the Pixlr and just press Ctrl V and paste it. And as you can see, we now have shading. You're just gonna want to resize it to the size of the template so that it correctly matches all of your cuts. And as you can see, the shading is off a little bit, especially over here. As far as the shading, I'm probably gonna go with this one. Isn't bad. So yeah, as far as the shading, I'm gonna go with this one. I'm just gonna copy the image, go back to the Pixlr tab and press Ctrl V to paste. And as you can see, it's pasted perfectly onto our template. And if it's not, if it's a little small, all you have to do is resize it. But what I would suggest is making sure that the template that you do get for the shading is the same size as the Roblox template for the shirt. It'll just make it a whole lot easier to put it on and resize it exactly how you want it. But yeah, from here, this is pretty good. This is absolutely beautiful. I do want to get rid of this shading on the bottom here where there is no shirt. Like, it'll just be shading on your hands, and you don't want that. So I'm going to go back to the selection tool, go to rectangle, and I'm just gonna make a selection right here and make sure the layer is rasterized just like we did with the shirt layer. And now you can just delete it. So now the hands are clear of shading and it's only on the shirt. The next selection we have to make is on the neckline. Now, if you didn't make a perfect circle, it might be tough to get the exact shape. So you can just make a small shape like this and delete, and just keep moving this little shape around until you get most of it out. There is a little bit left, but trust me, that's not gonna show. You have the main portion out, so it'll be good. But yeah, from here your shirt is done. What I am gonna do though is my shading is a little bit dark, so I am gonna right click on the layer and bring down the occupancy just a little bit, something like this. It looks better to me. Now your shirt is done, it's ready to upload, and trust me, it'll look much better with the shading than without it. But yeah, if you do want to add designs in it, you can, like with text or different logos or images you have, but I'm just gonna take this and upload it straight to Roblox. So lastly, in Pixlr, we're going to go up to File, go to Export, and export image as a PNG, not the layer. Once you do that, it should save to your file, and now it's ready to upload it to Roblox. All right, we're gonna head over to the Roblox website. We're gonna go up to the Create tab. We're gonna go down to Creations, over to Avatar Items, and we're gonna go to Classics. Not this clothing tab, that's something different. Once we're in Classics, make sure you don't do it as a t-shirt, but you do it as a shirt, and now you can upload the shirt right here. You name it here, and you put a description if you want. I got the file in. I'm just gonna name it purple shirt CC, and I'm just gonna leave the description as is, and all you have to do is upload for now for 10 Robux. And once you do that, go back to your avatar items, go back to Classics, and once you go back to shirts, it should be there. If it is blank and it's not loading, that means Roblox didn't approve of it yet, but as long as it's appropriate, it will be approved, so just wait a little bit. But mine did get approved pretty quickly. And if you do want to sell the shirt, all you have to do is click on it and put it on sale. I'm gonna put mine for 5 just because, and now you publish it. Since you did make the shirt, it should be free and you should see it in your inventory. So I'm actually gonna put it on and go into a game with it to try it out. So yeah, as you guys can see, this is my shirt. It is very dark. You might have to play with the colors a little bit just to get it to the exact one you want, but it is dark purple. It does have all the wrinkles and shading that we added. The neckline is good, the sleeves are good. This is a perfect shirt. So I hope you guys did like the video, and I hope I did help you out to make some clothing for yourself. If you are planning on selling it, I hope you're successful. And if you guys have any questions, make sure you leave it in the comments. I'll definitely answer. But yeah, like and subscribe.